Welcome to Gorge Waterfalls, the 2026 edition. This time, my adventures would take me from Toronto all the way to Vancouver before finally making our way over to Portland. Six hours later, and a couple really cool mountain ranges on the way, and we were there, Portland, Oregon. This time, Tina joined me for this trip. You may remember Tina from my Las Vegas videos. We finally arrived here in Oregon. Me and Tina are going to head out to Preece Trail and check out Eugene, Oregon here. Our hotel would be right on the University of Oregon campus as we made our way over to check out the beginning of Preece Trail. Alongside this beautiful riverside, just in time for the sunset. Nervous. Josh is not like that. He's like, yeah. We followed along for other parts of the campus as well. So this is actually the football stadium, and they're rocking out right now. It looks pretty cool. Now the next day we wanted to shake out the flight and get a little 5K run in, and we knew we'd go back to Preece Trail and do a bigger chunk of it today. But first, a little detour to Preece Rock. Preece Rock, of course, was a memorial set for Prefontaine, one of the most legendary distance runners of all time, who died in 1975 in the car accident. He crashed into, I thought he flipped off like more of an embankment.
There is an embankment.
Oh.
Like right at where
yeah, okay. So after that quick detour, we were off for our little shakeout run, hitting another section of the river and this really cool bridge. See, now we're back on the Preece Trail. Go right. Every runner enjoys a nice wood chip trail. So we have a single day here in Eugene. We just did Preece Trail and Preece Rock. And next up, we're going to go visit a few of the museums with all the old Nike memorabilia. So we're going to check out Hayward Field, which, as you know, it's Tracktown, USA. So Hayward Field is a pretty magical place. Even though they redid it, I think it would still be pretty cool to go see it. There's so much history of track and field here. There's also a museum there that we can check out. And of course, go to get some swag. And then we're going to head to the race site. Also today, we get to stop at a couple of waterfalls that will be en route during the race. Now it's always easier to appreciate the beauty when you have more time versus flying by it as fast as you can during a race. So I want to make sure to go see some of the big waterfalls. And we were off to Hayward Field and Hayward Hall. So Hayward Field is the main track and field facility for the University of Oregon, and it's famous for all of the different coaches and athletes who have trained here over the years, including Prefontaine. Hayward Field is really well known for Bowerman, one of the co-founders of Nike, alongside being Prefontaine's coach, as well as Bill Hayward and Bill Dellinger. Hayward Field was just recently redone in 2020, and it was held for the Olympic trials for the USA. museum is filled with Prefontaine memorabilia as well as Bill Bower memorabilia, including this whole room dedicated towards different things that he would have used for the original Nike shoes. He was famously known for creating a waffle pattern by using a waffle iron. Onitsuka, yeah. Room after room was just stunning. All of these Nike shoes that were on display. As well as a little movie theater. So that's fun. It's cool though. It's so nice out. Of course they wouldn't let me go on the track, but it was still cool to look at. From there, it was time to head out. So we hit up Eugene Running Company for some memorabilia. You can't go far without finding more Prefontaine memorabilia and Nike memorabilia, including Kipchoge's shoes from the sub 2 hour attempt. Now we made a quick detour to Springfield, Oregon, which was only 10 minutes away. Springfield had murals throughout the town, created to celebrate the shared namesake with the Simpsons. Now we had our own little Easter egg hunt here to figure out where they all were.
Yeah, you said it was back there, right? Yeah. Cool.
It's funnier because we actually don't know where they are. We're like, oh, piece of candy. We found another one. The murals were literally everywhere. Every corner, every alleyway had different Simpsons graffiti. The pig, I love it. Oh yeah, oh my, there's so many here. From there, it was time to make our way towards the race site to Cascade Locks. We headed back towards Portland. Not without yet another mountain, which is Mount Hood this time, which is the high point of Oregon. This is probably one of my favorite drives we did. It's the quintessential mossy trees that you would expect to see. And we finally made our way to our first waterfall. And if you know anything about me, you know I love waterfalls. This time, Littoral Falls. Now before we hit our hotel for the night, I wanted to hit one more waterfall, but first a little detour. We'll be back for you. We picked up fellow friend and Canadian Paul Van Houston and brought him over to the waterfall as well. Now this waterfall, if you don't recognize it, was actually used in Twilight. So it was definitely on my bucket list. Being a 90s baby, everyone loved Twilight. Now with my fill of waterfalls for the day, it was time to head to our hotel, right beside the Bridge of the Gods. Quick bite to eat, and it was time to turn in for the night. Friday would be our first full day in Cascade Locks the day before the race.
All right, it's the day before a race, so we're heading out to check out the race start finish. It's alongside this road here, so we're gonna do a little shakeout, just a little like 3K and some strides. Let's check it out. That's so cute. Nike goes hard. Let's keep going. Let's go. I'm really proud of this training block that I put together for Gorge Waterfalls. I had a plan, and plans look good on paper, but sometimes life happens. So it's amazing to make it to the start line for this one. And yeah, even that winter, one of the worst winters that we had in like 12 years in Ontario. So I constantly was running in ice spikes to even get on the trails. But that gave me a lot of growth, and I learned how to be more comfortable on trails in the snow that's icy. And really, I just learned to be more comfortable with change and adapting. And I think that's such a useful skill for ultramarathoning and for life. So here I am. We're gonna do it tomorrow. Put that foot forward, focus on small bits at a time. Do what I can and see what happens.
And a few quick strides.
Let's go.
All right, so we're here. It's the day before the race, and I'm just finishing up my kit. So I have it all laid out here. All my aid station bags. So this is divided by crew. So I'll start with this stuff. Then Tina will give me this at the first aid, which will last me for quite a while because I won't see her again until aid station number 5. So here's aid station number 5. Now eventually, my headphones only have 12 hours, so we're going to switch those out. I'm going to do my classic compression socks and socks, then I can change my socks if I need to. Vest. Then obviously this year, I'm representing Brick. They're my favorite gels, so I'll be using them the whole time. And they just sit so well, and I love maple syrup, so it's a win-win-win. In case I want to change my shoes and socks, so we got that all laid out. And then just backup items. Here's my water layout. So I'll start here. Tina can be this at the first aid station, then we will switch at aid station 5, so that means I'll refill these ones until I'm ready. Then we're going to do aid station 6. I'll take an extra half a liter because that would be maybe a 2-hour gap, so I probably need more than a liter for 2 hours, especially because it'll be later in the race, so it'll be a little bit warmer out. Then we will switch again, 8-7, 8-8. I have less than 6K to the finish, so I probably only need a little bit of water. Probably around 7, I'll take Coca-Cola, maybe at 8 as well. So we'll decide on that on the day. So yeah, so the rest of the day, I'm gonna go get my bib, cool to go see the race site. It's all decked out with Nike ACG. Everything's orange everywhere. Last night I got to meet Dylan Bowman, so that was sick. He is actually staying in my hotel, so I'll be seeing him at the finish line tomorrow, 100K. So the start will be 5 a.m., which is nice because that's 8 a.m. Ontario time, so it won't be too big of a shock to the system because I run at that time most days. We grabbed our bibs from Bib Pickup, checked out everything orange, and posed for some classic Instagram pictures. Let's fucking gorge. The race course would start for a few kilometers on the road and then onto a paved trail, staying alongside the river, which was really beautiful, before cutting into the trails, the quite narrow single track, hitting many waterfalls along the way. And there would be an out and back till we got back to the first crude aid station, and then it would be an out back in the other direction before finishing towards the same start line.
And it was finally time to race. An early start to the day. Of course, we started in the pitch black. A quick little 5-minute shakeout run just to check my gear, and we're off. I brought my new Insta360 Go 3S with me this time so I could film some content on the course.
And when we started doing this race with Daybreak 5 years ago, Debbie wrote a beautiful poem about the Gorge and about this event. And at every start line, we read the poem. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go!
As the race started, I'd settle into pace, ensuring I didn't go out too fast, but not wanting to be too far behind either.
Here we go, Debbie!
I was lucky enough to share a few kilometers with Vic Johnson, who's the #1 sports nutritionist for all the pro runners right now for trail running. A few cool little tunnels and bridges. Luckily, we were into the first aid station pretty quickly.
74. Hey, Janice! I gotta fix my sock. Can you put those gels on my back while I fix my sock?
Which back? A2, you want A2?
Yep.
There it is.
Thank you.
We swapped fluids, and just like that, I was out. I was happy to fix my shoe because I was getting a bit of a blister already. Spoiler alert, I still did. On to looking like something from the Blair Witch Project. Aloha Falls will be our first waterfall of the day. This waterfall we actually crossed right in front of, getting our feet just a little bit wet.
Sick. Wow, that's beautiful.
I was thankful for a few kilometers on the road here, just to get the legs moving and to get out of the single track. This course was actually surprisingly technical. It's quite rocky and narrow, and you're on like a ridge line the entire time. So I was a little surprised by that.
It's that 8 story. Let's go.
I've got my bricks out of my back pocket and getting it set up where I want in the front. Our next waterfall is Pointail Falls.
Ponytail Falls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Now at this point I decided to change my camera to my forehead, and I look a little bit goofy growing into the official race photography, so. And yet another waterfall, Fairy Falls, we crossed in front of it on this bridge down below.
Yeah.
Now,
look at
unfortunately
that.
for me, I was kind of paying attention to the other
Cool.
runners in front of me more than
Another
the
waterfall.
course markings at this point, and found out an unpleasant surprise.
Are we going the right way?
We did, in fact, go the wrong way. We had to turn around and go back down, and I think it was only about 500 meters, so that was good that we caught it kind of early, but still, that's extra running on the legs, an extra K on the legs. Now just making my way to the next section.
Yeah, that sucks. And like, it's pretty wet. Like, you gotta adjust for conditions. Like, I picked an arbitrary goal trying, not knowing what the conditions would be like.
Did you make it to 50K?
Oh, leader.
Good work, good work.
Now you're going to recognize this waterfall from earlier. This is the same Twilight waterfall we went and checked out before the race.
Behind. Oh, sick. Matanoa.
This is one of the things I really look forward to running past for the race, so I was so excited to run past it.
Nice job, looking good. Great job. This is the big climb, right? At least I think so.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh no.
We have a 400-meter climb at, here, I can tell you. I wrote it down.
Have you done the race before?
Right here. 3 to 4. So you've done, this is going into our 30, oh, after the station, yes.
Okay, cool.
100%.
Almost there.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Awesome, thank you. Thanks for pulling me through those last few miles.
Leading into the next aid station, I wanted to get my bottles prepped. My bottles have these flip caps, which come very in handy. So I could actually dump things in and open them without having to twist it on and off.
Down. Let's go. That's a big climb of the day.
And here's our next waterfall, Wakina Falls.
Nice. I think this is Wakina Falls?
What's that?
Wakina Falls?
Peanut bowl?
Wakina?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Oh, is that it is?
Sick. Wow.
That's incredible.
I'm like, I need some content.
You have like an Instagram or YouTube channel?
I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is it?
Tanis Bolton.
What is it?
Tanis Bolton, my name.
I'll have to look.
Here we have the first big climb of the day, which would be about 500 meters over 4.5K.
I know Western States, I think it stops in every single tree. Oh my god.
I should have seen the writing on the wall after the first time I dropped my camera on the trail. Next up was Ekla Falls. This net downhill section to the next aid station was really fun. Here we passed by Multnomah Falls for the second time in this race, but from a different viewpoint. I love a good waterfall. This single track was quite narrow, and we had to pass a lot of people all day, and it got quite exhausting because either you're moving out of the way for someone else or they're moving out of the way for you. It definitely broke up my rhythm a lot, which isn't great. I think I would have preferred the 50K distance for that because it's a point to point, so you don't have people coming out and back on you. We have to go back to Ponytail Falls and get another viewpoint on it. It's so cool. You can see its namesake ponytail because it's kind of sticking out away from the rock. Thanks. In Aid Station 4 is 41K.
Nice work. Good job. Welcome back.
Water. Thank you. Filled my water, grabbed some chips. Time to go.
Thank
I
you.
really wanted some watermelon, but they didn't have any. I was sad about that.
You're from Canada?
Yeah. We're at 46K, getting there. On the way to the second cruise station, we're gonna fix up a few things and keep going. We're heading back over to Aloha Falls. Time to get the feet wet again, which is fine, because you can change the socks and I see Tina in like 4K.
Aloha Falls meant the aid station was just around the corner. This is the second crude aid station. Tina and I troubleshooted any issues that developed in the first half of the course, including my blister.
Sure, that's what we're here for.
I literally just lost my camera.
You did not.
Yeah, I had it like.
Okay, let's not think about it,
It's
okay?
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I did, in fact, drop my camera probably about 3 kilometers back. I knew I had some epic waterfall shots and was sad that all the footage would now be lost. I focused on the task at hand, fixing the hot spots on my big toes and blisters on my pinkies.
Bottles, you're freezing.
So we took care of my blisters, got new water, and this is where I started taking ice. I wanted to stay on top of my cooling as I had been training in negative 30 degrees Celsius all winter. A Pedialyte Freezy has bonus cooling, and I was off from that aid station after spending about 10 minutes there. Now, from this point forward, I would have no additional footage on course because, of course, I lost my camera. Instead, we can catch glimpses of my race as I come through each aid station.
Way to go, way to go!
Aid 6 would come quickly after some road and paved
How you
trail
feeling?
sections.
Good. Okay. I brought Coke in case you wanted it early.
I actually should take that.
Yeah.
Thank God for Tina reading my mind.
And your new bandana.
Water. Thank you.
You want a freezy?
Yes. The ice is gone. Oh, headphones. We gotta switch over.
We would switch my headphones as the battery only lasts about 8 hours.
You want this one or not? Yeah.
I expected the next aid to take 2 hours, so we added a 500 milliliter bottle to my pack.
Headphones are here. You made up good time, girl.
I think so.
Yeah, you did. No regrets.
No regrets, except losing the camera.
That's open already. And no, we're not talking about it. We'll deal with that.
I see the lead guy go by me.
Oh yeah.
He's on like 8-hour pace or something disgusting.
Under 8 right now, I think. But
must be over the
Paul moved from 13 to 11.
Did he? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
That's pretty full. I won't fill the next one that full. Are you going to be choking on that?
My blisters are much better.
Okay, good.
The lead men were flying. With just over 20k left to go, I spent extra time at this aid to make sure I was set. I contemplated switching to different shoes as my feet started to get sore. I also fixed my taping for my blisters so it'd be fresh.
Your arms hurting. You have that. It's only a tiny technical section.
Now Tina wasn't just crewing me, she was also helping others stay out there.
Anybody have a far out chance in having Pepto-Bismol?
Yes, yes.
Seriously? Are you
have Pepto?
kidding me right now?
Place to ask
I just struck the lottery.
Good.
No, honestly.
that.
Oh my god, that was such honestly. Oh man, you can I hug you? Thank you so much.
Nauseous? Or are you stomach like?
Oh,
I did too.
oh bad.
I got a soul for him. You have.
Oh, Taz, how you doing, bud? It's Jeffrey, by the way.
Oh, hi, Jeffrey. Here. Jimmy, come back. Here. No, don't eat that. It's Sulfram. It's anti-nauseant.
Coincidentally, fellow Canadian from Ontario, Jeffrey, happened to meet her at this very aid. Jeffrey and I had connected briefly last winter in chatting about running Gorge. He's actually from Ajax, Ontario, which is just minutes away from my hometown of Oshawa. Small world out there. And I was off. This would be the last difficult section of the day, as the next aid would be less than 5k from the finish. It was time to pick up the pace, whatever that meant.
Give me your vest.
I prepped to take everything off and just kick it into the finish. I knew there was another female just a few minutes ahead of me.
She just passed.
Okay.
Literally just passed.
Stop your watch. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm doing music on there. So I bring my phone to the finish place. And
There you go. Great job. Good job.
I had been grinding the entire road section to close the gap, and there she was, only 200 meters ahead of me. Getting down to 2:45 per K pace, I kicked it in as Debo cheered me on.
That was awesome.
I would finish in 13 hours flat as 18th female. Sad day to use chip time. The next day I hit the pool and hot tub for some much needed R&R. Unfortunately, we also needed to search for my camera. After 45 minutes, we gave up the search. In one last ditch effort, we headed to the finish line for the lost and found. Our prayers were answered. Somehow, someone found and turned in my tiny camera. Celebration with ice cream it is. The following day it was time to head home to Toronto with one last look at Bridge of the Gods and Multnomah Falls. After an 8-hour travel delay and a reroute to San Fran, we finally made it home. Guinness was one happy pup with her new Sasquatch. Thanks for watching. Next up, I'll be racing Summit 700 50K in July as a tune-up for Borealis by UTMB in Mount Tremblant in August. Be sure to keep an eye out for more race day vlogs come July. Like and subscribe for more.